Ever wondered about the hidden stories woven into the fabric of human cultures? The intricate rituals, captivating ceremonies, and profound beliefs that shape our world? These are not just ancient practices. They're living expressions of our shared history, our diverse perspectives, and our profound connection to something larger than ourselves. Delving into these traditions offers a unique lens through which to understand the fascinating tapestry of human experience. Mythology isn't confined to dusty history books or forgotten legends. It's alive in the vibrant customs and celebrations that continue to echo through our communities today. This exploration unveils 10 pivotal cultural practices, each showcasing a different facet of humanity's rich diversity. You'll uncover surprising origins, understand the deep-seated values that drive these traditions, and gain a fresh perspective on the richness and complexity of our global community. Prepare to be captivated by the profound wisdom and enduring power embedded within these practices. From the intricate dance of ancient Mayan rituals to the vibrant celebrations of Diwali, this journey reveals the profound connections between human societies and the cosmos. Each example offers a window into the unique worldview, beliefs, and spiritual practices of a specific culture. Discover the symbolic language embedded in ceremonies, the deep respect for nature often present in indigenous traditions, and the enduring human need to connect with something greater than oneself. Prepare to be inspired by the ingenuity and resilience of human creativity. These traditions, often overlooked or misunderstood, hold profound value. This deep dive into these practices offers much more than just knowledge. It fosters empathy, understanding, and a genuine appreciation for the diverse perspectives that enrich our world. You'll leave with a newfound appreciation for the beauty and complexity of human expression, a desire to learn more about different cultures, and the ability to connect with the stories behind these practices in a meaningful way. Uncover the hidden depths of cultural practices and unlock a richer, more profound understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This journey isn't just about understanding distant cultures. It's about understanding ourselves better. It's an invitation to step outside our comfort zones, question our assumptions, and embrace the beauty of human diversity. Through these examples, you'll not only learn about different traditions, but also develop a more nuanced and empathetic perspective on the rich tapestry that makes up our shared human experience. Our world is a vibrant mosaic of traditions, each with its unique narrative. From the intricate dance of ancient rituals to the vibrant celebrations of modern festivals, cultural practices offer profound insights into the human experience. These customs, often deeply intertwined with mythology and storytelling, are the living expressions of a community's values, beliefs, and relationship with the universe. Understanding these practices is crucial in navigating our increasingly interconnected world. In a globalized world brimming with diverse viewpoints and perspectives, the ability to appreciate and understand other cultures is paramount. Misunderstandings and biases can easily arise when we lack a fundamental understanding of the rich tapestry of traditions that make up our global community. Examining the foundational elements of these practices, the beliefs, rituals, and stories behind them, provides a bridge to fostering empathy and building bridges of understanding. By delving into the symbolism and significance behind these customs, we gain a richer, more nuanced understanding of human behavior. Mythology often acts as the bedrock for many cultural practices. These stories, passed down through generations, often explain creation myths, moral codes, and the relationship between humans and the natural world. By examining the myths, rituals, and ceremonies that underpin cultural practices, we unlock the deeper meanings behind seemingly disparate traditions. For example, the Mayan concept of time as cyclical, deeply intertwined with celestial events, can illuminate a profound perspective on the relationship between humanity and the cosmos. Exploring these elements allows us to move beyond superficial observations and connect with the heart of these traditions. Consider the role of storytelling in preserving cultural heritage. These narratives, often rich with symbolism and allegory, embody the collective wisdom and history of a community. Understanding the stories behind cultural practices not only provides a framework for appreciating their diversity, but also allows us to connect with the experiences of those who embody these traditions. Indigenous cultures, for example, often have intricate creation stories that define their relationship to the land and its resources. This exploration dives into the core elements needed to comprehend the power and significance of these practices. We'll analyze the historical context, explore the underlying symbolism, and consider the cultural implications of these traditions. This journey promises a profound understanding of human creativity, resilience, and the enduring power of shared stories and traditions. A deeper comprehension of mythology and its connection to culture can help us appreciate and understand the diverse ways humans express their connection to the world. Uncover the richness of human diversity. Dive deeper into these cultural practices by subscribing and joining the conversation. Your feedback and comments are crucial for expanding our understanding. Let's continue this journey of learning together. Understanding cultural practices requires a proactive approach. One key goal is to move beyond superficial observations and delve into the underlying meanings and motivations behind specific traditions. This involves actively seeking out diverse perspectives and engaging in respectful dialogue with individuals from different backgrounds. Consider attending cultural events or festivals, a practical step towards understanding the nuances of another culture. This allows firsthand observation of rituals, celebrations, and interactions, providing invaluable insights into a community's values and beliefs. Attending a Diwali celebration, for instance, allows a direct experience of the lights, the food, and the atmosphere, offering a more profound understanding than simply reading about it. For deeper understanding, actively engage in research. Explore the mythology and historical context surrounding specific cultural practices. Websites, documentaries, and books dedicated to cultural studies provide accessible entry points. Reading about the symbolism of certain artifacts or the historical context behind a ritual allows for a more thorough understanding. For example, studying the Mayan calendar system reveals a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and time. Engage in thoughtful reflection. Ask questions. Analyze the potential motivations behind different customs. How do these practices shape the individual and the community? For example, what role does music play in communal celebrations? By fostering critical thinking, we can develop a more comprehensive understanding of the cultural factors at play. Practical steps include challenging preconceived notions and embracing the unknown. Cultivate curiosity and openness to differing perspectives. Actively seeking out diverse viewpoints and engaging in respectful dialogue will deepen your understanding. Practice empathy by striving to understand another culture through their eyes, not just your own. A pivotal moment in our increasingly interconnected world is the growing gap between understanding and misunderstanding of different cultural practices. This widening chasm can lead to conflict and prejudice, threatening harmonious coexistence. Consider the potential for miscommunication and misinterpretation when cultural practices are not adequately understood. A recent example of this dynamic is the rise of cultural appropriation in various contexts. The borrowing of cultural elements without a proper understanding of their significance can lead to disrespect, offense, and even harm. For instance, the use of traditional indigenous clothing or symbols without recognizing the associated rituals or beliefs often disrespects the cultural heritage from which they originate. This highlights the critical need for deeper understanding and respect. The challenge extends beyond isolated instances of misappropriation. Misunderstandings can escalate into broader societal tensions, fueled by ignorance and a lack of empathy. The recent surge in international political tensions reveals a disturbing correlation between cultural ignorance and strained diplomatic relations. When cultural practices are not recognized and respected, a climate of suspicion and mistrust can develop. Consider the potential impact on communication. How can we build stronger relationships across cultures if we lack a foundational understanding of the diverse perspectives embedded in cultural practices? Misunderstandings can lead to miscommunication, misinterpretations, and ultimately conflict. Failing to respect and understand cultural differences can create barriers that impede meaningful interaction and collaboration. Examining the role of mythology in shaping cultural practices offers a powerful lens through which to approach this challenge. The stories, symbols, and rituals associated with various cultures provide insights into the worldview, values, and beliefs of specific communities. By acknowledging the depth and significance of these cultural expressions, we can move beyond superficial differences and cultivate a culture of empathy and understanding. This understanding serves as a crucial foundation to bridge the gap and promote harmony in our diverse world. Let's begin by exploring the fundamental role of mythology in shaping cultural practices. Mythologies, encompassing creation stories, heroes' journeys, and explanations for natural phenomena, often underpin rituals, ceremonies, and celebrations. For instance, many indigenous cultures' relationship with the land is deeply rooted in creation myths that explain the interconnectedness of humans and nature. These myths are frequently encoded into rituals and ceremonies, guiding practices related to hunting, farming, and spiritual well-being. Understanding these interwoven narratives requires examining the symbolism embedded within cultural practices. Symbols, ranging from objects to colors, often hold deep cultural significance and can provide insights into a culture's worldview. Consider the symbolism of colors in different cultures. Red often signifies good luck in Chinese culture, while it may represent mourning in other traditions. Understanding this context is crucial to interpreting the intended message behind the symbol. Next, consider the role of oral traditions in preserving cultural knowledge. These stories, passed down through generations, often encapsulate a society's history, values, and beliefs. Oral traditions offer insights into societal structures, ethical codes, and the connection to ancestral figures and their experiences. For example, the Aboriginal Dreamtime stories in Australia recount creation myths and the ongoing connection to the land, passed down through generations of storytellers. Rituals and ceremonies are another key element. They often involve specific actions, sequences, and symbols that hold deeper meaning. Understanding these actions is important to discerning the significance of cultural practices. For example, the intricate Japanese tea ceremony, with its precise movements and focused atmosphere, is a profound cultural expression of mindfulness and respect. Understanding these symbolic actions reveals a different layer of meaning. Furthermore, examining the historical context can illuminate the evolution of cultural practices. Factors like environment, trade, and conflict have shaped and reshaped traditions over time. Tracing the historical evolution of a practice can reveal its origins and shifts in meaning, highlighting how it has adapted and been influenced. For instance, Diwali, a major Hindu festival, has adapted and incorporated elements of different cultures, demonstrating how traditions can evolve while maintaining core values. Finally, acknowledging the interrelation between cultural practices and societal structures is vital. Customs often reflect the social hierarchy, power dynamics, and economic systems of a given society. Understanding these factors provides a complete picture of how cultural practices function within a larger societal framework. This allows for a deeper comprehension of cultural expressions' underlying meaning. In applying this knowledge, a crucial step is developing empathy and active listening skills. Imagine encountering a new cultural practice, like a traditional Maori pauhaere welcoming ceremony. Without active listening, we might miss the subtleties of the ritual, the significance of specific gestures, and the respect inherent in the process. By actively listening and engaging in respectful dialogue, we can gain a deeper understanding of the intention behind the practice. Practical application also involves recognizing potential biases. We often project our own cultural lens onto unfamiliar practices. For instance, a ritual focused on honoring ancestors might seem strange or confusing if not viewed through the context of that culture's specific beliefs and history. Actively acknowledging and challenging these biases is crucial. This involves consciously seeking out diverse perspectives and actively engaging with those who practice these traditions. Another practical approach is to seek out opportunities to participate in cultural events. Visit local community centers, museums, or cultural festivals to experience firsthand the diverse ways people celebrate and practice their traditions. Attend a Korean tea ceremony or a Diwali celebration, experiencing the atmosphere, music, and rituals firsthand. These opportunities are valuable learning experiences, offering a genuine connection to the cultural context. Furthermore, consider utilizing technology to broaden understanding. Explore online resources, documentaries, or even virtual tours dedicated to specific cultures. This allows for access to a wider range of experiences and perspectives, even those in distant or less accessible locations. For instance, virtual museum tours of indigenous art collections allow for deeper exploration of artistic traditions and their meaning. Developing a strong foundation in critical thinking will also help analyze the potential motivations, historical influences, and social context surrounding cultural practices. Consider the underlying values and beliefs. This analytical approach allows us to form our own nuanced interpretations rather than relying on superficial judgments. For example, analyzing the social structure evident in traditional Mayan agricultural rituals provides valuable context. Finally, engaging in respectful dialogue and sharing experiences with others can significantly contribute to a deeper understanding. Actively listening and asking questions are vital. Sharing personal experiences in a sensitive and mindful way can foster empathy and appreciation for diverse perspectives. To further refine our understanding, let's examine the role of power dynamics within cultural practices. Consider how rituals and ceremonies often reflect the social structure and hierarchies of a community. For example, the elaborate court rituals of ancient China, detailed in historical records and artistic depictions, clearly illustrate the hierarchical nature of society and the symbolic power of the emperor. A crucial insight is to recognize the evolving nature of cultural practices. Traditions aren't static. They adapt and transform over time in response to societal shifts, environmental changes, and interactions with other cultures. For instance, the incorporation of Western influences into Diwali celebrations in modern India reveals a dynamic interaction of cultural exchange. Another significant aspect is the relationship between myth and cultural identity. Myths often act as a powerful source of identity and cultural cohesion for communities, shaping how individuals perceive themselves and their place in the world. A study of Aboriginal Dreamtime narratives across diverse Australian Indigenous groups reveals the profound significance of these stories in maintaining cultural continuity and understanding of the world. Furthermore, examining the intersection of cultural practices with environmental factors reveals fascinating insights. Many cultures have developed intricate rituals and ceremonies deeply connected to the natural world. For instance, the agricultural practices of various indigenous cultures across the Americas demonstrate a deep understanding and respect for the rhythms of the environment, reflected in their creation myths and seasonal ceremonies. Examining successful intercultural exchange provides invaluable lessons. Consider the exchange of artistic and cultural ideas along ancient trade routes. These exchanges frequently led to the blending and adaptation of traditions, enriching both cultures involved. The preservation of cultural practices should consider a delicate balance between the importance of preserving heritage and the importance of promoting cultural exchange. Finally, consider the pivotal role of narrative in perpetuating cultural understanding. By carefully preserving and sharing stories, we can ensure that cultural practices remain relevant and meaningful to future generations. The ongoing efforts to document and share traditional storytelling practices across the globe, such as Indigenous storytelling workshops, highlight the importance of oral histories and their impact on intercultural understanding. Studies consistently demonstrate a strong correlation between cultural understanding and reduced prejudice. A report by the Pew Research Center, for example, found that individuals with greater exposure to diverse cultures tend to exhibit higher levels of empathy and tolerance. This supports the idea that deeper engagement with different traditions fosters a more positive and inclusive societal environment. Furthermore, research into intercultural communication highlights the crucial role of understanding cultural nuances in preventing misunderstandings. Cross-cultural communication experts emphasize the importance of recognizing and respecting diverse perspectives, particularly in areas like conflict resolution and negotiation. Misunderstandings often stem from a lack of awareness of culturally specific communication styles, nonverbal cues, and norms. Consider the impact on global diplomacy. Multilateral agreements and international cooperation are often jeopardized by misinterpretations of cultural values and beliefs. When diplomats and negotiators possess a deeper understanding of the underlying cultural principles driving different perspectives, it significantly enhances the possibility of successful outcomes. For instance, misinterpretations of ceremonial customs during diplomatic encounters can have severe consequences. Moreover, a wealth of anthropological and sociological data underlines the importance of cultural preservation. The erosion of traditional practices often leads to the loss of valuable knowledge, social structures, and artistic expressions. The decline of indigenous languages, for instance, represents a loss of cultural heritage and often valuable knowledge about the natural world and community practices. Protecting cultural practices becomes crucial for preserving the rich tapestry of human experience. Case studies examining successful intercultural collaborations also offer valuable insights. Projects fostering cross-cultural exchange, such as community-based cultural preservation programs, frequently report positive outcomes related to improved social cohesion, economic development, and cross-cultural understanding. These case studies highlight the practical benefits of valuing and appreciating cultural diversity. Finally, research consistently points to the link between cultural understanding and innovation. Diverse perspectives and experiences lead to more innovative solutions, particularly in fields like technology and design. Exposure to different cultures challenges existing assumptions, encouraging fresh approaches, and ultimately contributing to progress. This can be evident in the development of products or services that better accommodate a globalized marketplace. Now, let's address some lingering questions. A common concern is the practicality of applying these insights in daily life. The truth is, it's about small steps. Imagine noticing the symbolic meaning behind a particular color in a friend's clothing. Maybe it signifies something entirely different in their culture. This simple act of curiosity can lead to meaningful conversations and deeper understanding. Another concern often arises about the complexity of diverse belief systems. Mythologies, for example, often encompass intricate narratives and values that can be challenging to grasp fully. But think of it like reading a fascinating novel. You don't need to understand every detail to appreciate the overarching themes and message. Focus on the core values and principles that drive the cultural practice. A significant question is often, how do we approach this without perpetuating harmful stereotypes? This is crucial. The answer lies in active listening, respect, and acknowledging the power of learning from others. Don't assume, ask questions, and be open to new perspectives. And remember, every culture has its own beauty and value. We're all navigating different aspects of the human experience, and these stories offer a lot of wisdom if we're just open to them. Some might wonder about the future of cultural practices in a rapidly changing world. There's no simple answer, but history shows us that traditions in their essence are constantly evolving. While core values and principles often endure, the outward expression of these practices may change over time. Just like languages evolve, so do cultural customs, adapting and incorporating new elements. This is a vibrant and exciting process that's constantly unfolding. Experts in cultural studies often suggest a powerful analogy. Understanding diverse cultures is like assembling a giant jigsaw puzzle. Each piece, each tradition, adds to the overall picture, and the beauty emerges from the myriad of perspectives. By recognizing the significance of these pieces, and being mindful of their place within the larger picture, we can better appreciate the whole. Ultimately, Understanding these cultural practices isn't just academic. It's a pathway to empathy, to stronger connections, and to a richer, more vibrant world. By recognizing the common threads that weave together the human experience, we can foster a more just and understanding global community. We've explored the rich tapestry of human cultural practices, recognizing their deep roots in mythology and their vital role in shaping our understanding of the world. These diverse traditions, from intricate rituals to vibrant celebrations, reveal profound insights into the human experience. We've learned that understanding these practices isn't simply about memorizing facts. It's about cultivating empathy, fostering genuine connection, and expanding our perspectives. Crucially, we've seen how crucial it is to approach these traditions with sensitivity, recognizing the potential for misunderstanding and bias. By actively listening, seeking out diverse perspectives, and challenging our own assumptions, we can build a richer, more nuanced understanding of the world around us. Remember, it's about engaging with cultures on their own terms, with respect and curiosity. Now, let's outline concrete next steps. First, actively seek out opportunities to engage with diverse cultures. Attend local festivals, explore museums, and engage in meaningful conversations with people from different backgrounds. Attend a cultural performance. Witness the beauty of a ceremony firsthand. Small actions such as this significantly contribute to a deeper understanding. Second, foster critical thinking skills. Develop the ability to analyze cultural practices within their historical and social context. Learn to identify and challenge your own biases. Question your assumptions, and seek out explanations that go beyond surface-level observations. This involves asking critical questions and seeking out diverse viewpoints. Finally, use the insights gained to engage with the world more meaningfully. Challenge stereotypes and prejudices. Speak up against cultural insensitivity and promote an environment where diverse perspectives are not only accepted but valued. This involves supporting organizations promoting cultural understanding, using your voice to challenge harmful stereotypes, and fostering inclusion within your own communities. Embark on this journey of discovery. Embrace the richness of human diversity. The world is a much more vibrant and interesting place when we understand, respect, and appreciate the perspectives of others. The rewards, increased empathy, understanding, and personal growth are immense. Let's continue this conversation and build a more inclusive and understanding world. Reflecting on our journey through the diverse tapestry of human cultures, a profound realization emerges. Mythology, in its myriad forms, serves as a powerful lens through which we can understand our shared humanity. These stories, passed down through generations, are more than just tales. They're repositories of wisdom, expressions of values, and echoes of our collective past. These narratives, embedded within cultural practices, offer profound insights into the human condition, our fears, our hopes, our struggles, and our triumphs. They reveal a universal human desire to connect with something larger than ourselves, to understand our place in the cosmos, and to explain the mysteries of the world around us. Consider the power of myth in shaping our understanding of ourselves and others. These stories, whether they involve creation myths, heroic journeys, or explanations of natural phenomena, provide a framework for understanding the values and beliefs of different cultures. They shape our identity, influence our social interactions, and often dictate our behaviors and rituals. Moreover, these cultural practices remind us of our shared humanity. Across cultures, we find recurring themes of love, loss, courage, and sacrifice. Despite our outward differences, these deeply felt emotions and fundamental needs connect us in a profound way. The beauty of this understanding is that we can connect with these universal themes while simultaneously acknowledging and celebrating the diversity of human expression. As we conclude our exploration, let's carry forward the lessons learned. Let's approach cultural practices with curiosity, respect, and a willingness to engage with different perspectives. Let's embrace the challenge of learning, actively seeking out opportunities to connect with diverse traditions, and continuing to explore this profound and multifaceted aspect of the human experience. The journey of understanding never truly ends. It's an ongoing process of discovery, and each new insight brings us closer to a richer, more profound appreciation of the human tapestry.